We're getting a better look of how bad that damage is in parts of central Ohio. The community of Newport in Madison County, one of the hardest hit areas. Stephanie Chanock is there live right now. Seth, you talked to the homeowners of that house behind you. What did they tell you?
Yeah, well, Terry, the owners are Carol and Rich Stillion. And I just want to say, Terry, this house looks completely different than when we first arrived early this morning. It's now all patched up. It's got some tarp covering the holes in the roof, as well as the patching over those busted windows. We can see the homeowner out there who we spoke to early this morning, Carol, talking with a friend outside the home, now surveying the area, obviously with so much sunlight now. But we want to talk about the men who actually patched up their windows. They're now next door at the neighbor's home in the back of that property. You can see them now patching up the roof of what looks to be like a small shed in their backyard. But let's go ahead and take a look at some video from earlier today where you could really see that damage. Carol and Rich were kind enough to let us inside. They tell us that they were sleeping around 1 a.m. when they heard breaking glass and a big boom. That's when their bedroom window was busted by the strength of the storm's strong winds. They then noticed multiple holes in the roof of their bedroom and their living room. Rain was pouring into the home, causing damage to their furniture, they say. They then called for emergency assistance and were able to get the windows all patched up. Still, the couple staying positive this whole time, Terry. I've been speaking with them. They've been thanking God, their faith, and they are just so very grateful that both of them walked away with not even a single scratch.
I looked up and saw the ceiling was falling in, and the bedroom window was not attached anymore.
And I got up and ran out of the bedroom because I heard stuff out in the living room, and that's where the major stuff was.
What do you think when you see that window right there and how close it was to where you guys were laying?
I haven't cried yet, but we're very blessed to have survived this.
And so nice for both of them to allow us inside of their home early this morning before the sun even came out. We did speak to Madison County Sheriff's Office and the local fire department out here. They tell us that a lot of what they're seeing here in Madison County is downed trees and debris. No reports of fires or injuries or deaths, which is good news. And Carol and Rich, they tell me they're still trying to figure out what comes next, but that they do have faith. They keep saying faith that everything is going to work out. And I just spoke with them a couple minutes ago, and they actually told me members of their church and other people here in the community have already reached out and asked, how they can help them to clear out their front yard. We're going to have more from both of them and more from inside of their house at 5 p.m. this evening. On your side in Madison County, I'm Stephanie Chanock. Back to you, Terry.
All right, thanks, Seth. It was really communities south of Columbus that took the brunt of the storm. We found trees down in Fayette County. A tornado warning was issued there overnight. Tom Bosco spent the morning surveying the damage there. Tom, what have you been able to find?
Well, Terry, the sun coming up really revealed to us pretty much the most dramatic stuff we have seen yet so far. I'm going to step out of the way. I want you to take a look at this huge grain bin here on White Road. We're told this bin was built and brand new last year. They didn't even fill it with grain last year, and now it's twisted and mangled here at Miller Grain Operations here. I'm going to also have Nikki pan over to see another bin over damage, of course, across the street. We can also see a field that's full of debris and trees. That one as well. Also, that wind bringing down trees across a roadway, smashing a fence. County engineers crews were on scene before dawn to make sure it wasn't in the roadway. Then they came back once the sun came up to finish the job. I talked to Ron Weed. He said he lost a TV antenna from the house that he rents out, but that was about it as far as damage.
Because that TV tower came down, just grazed one car, didn't hit the house. No damage to the house except the electric box is off, and of course that's an AES problem, and of course the people that live in the house is a problem. But that's really the only building damage that I see we've had.
Yeah, just a few power lines came down, a few trees came down around the county. Neighbors and workers then all came together to help get this. The Fayette County Sheriff telling us the good news, or the best news here, is that no one was injured in Fayette County in this weather event that happened overnight. And of course, now, we're bracing for more severe weather here in the next couple of days. Fayette County going to get rained on as well, and the ground is pretty saturated. All right, Terry, that's the scene here in Fayette County. On your side in Fayette County, I'm Tom Bosco, ABC 6 News.
All right, Tom, thanks so much. Be sure to download the Ohio Weather app. It'll alert you when you need to take shelter, and you can also use it to stream our coverage in case your power goes out. Just search Ohio WX in your app store.